Hello guys and welcome to episode 48 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Today I'm going to be taking a Braucus's Vanquishers and taking over a kink, finally. Because before we didn't attack it because I got pretty badly damaged in that army and I had to retreat in order to replenish. The army is still pretty run down now and has been depleted greatly by the last battle we had in the last episode. But we managed to win, and a kink is now ripe for the taking. The army in Segestica should be able to move out soon, and then we can continue heading east. Then we got to deal with the Iceni up north. We've got this army ready to attack Mons Regius, or Regius. Then we've got the army in Bedorgis. If I upgrade this to a Warlord's Hold, I can probably move him out to take care of the Iceni in Bells. So we've got lots to do, so let's get on with it. I'm going to select our Braucus's Vanquishers and we're going to attack a king. Well, doesn't look like we're going to be able to because Artio's claws are in the way, so we're going to have to attack him first. So, army balance is not in our favour, and that's mainly because he's got a main army, and then he's got the garrison army of the city supporting him. So this could be a bit difficult because we'd be greatly outnumbered, but our elite troops should prevail. So let's go ahead and fight this on the battle map. Okay, so probably best if we wait for it to be foggy. Raining could help as well, but foggy is probably better if I can get it. Looks like it's going to have to be rain instead. Not heavy rain, but, well, we'll see how it goes. The reason I wanted it to be foggy is because if you look at the balance of ranged and melee forces in their army, they're very much ranged, not melee. And their entire reinforcing army, like half of that, is also ranged troops as well. Whereas the majority of mine are melee, and I don't have many men left in a lot of these units. So I don't need them being hit on by enemy missile fire, which will deplete them greatly. So we're going to have to keep our forces very much together. Hopefully my cavalry will be able to take care of their forces easily. The majority of their missile units should get run down by these guys, but we'll see how it goes. Let's jump straight into the battle. Moving up my cavalry on the left. We're going to grab these guys, put them into the locked formation and move forwards. These guys have actually put up defenses.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
To use. That's quite strange. Okay, I've never seen an actual army use defenses before, so I might have to navigate my way around that. And what I can do, if they back off from it, is I can use that for myself and put my Britain skirmishers behind it.
Proud sons of Britain.
So we got some missile units coming over to the left to intercept my scout riders, but I don't think that's going to last long. Scout riders! Not if my scout riders charge towards them at least. So lots of death going to occur. Veteran riders! Oh, we got some spear warriors there we're going to have to worry about. Understood. So, time to leave. We disbanded a couple of missile units and their scorpions, so that's a win there. Quickly now. But the last thing I wanted to do was get my veteran riders stuck in an engagement with these spear warriors. The skirmishers are actually doing quite well to get up to this wall. And now they're more or less in range, I can tell them to actually attack things. Set them all to quick reload. See how much damage they can do for me. This unit isn't liking the javelins hitting them. That unit's wavering. We can change target.
Deadly missiles ready.
Although it looks like these men here are chasing off my Briton skirmishers. Luckily they're all in skirmish mode, so that helps significantly.
Melee warriors.
We hunger for blood.
So
and
this
battle.
unit of skirmishers along with this unit are both basically baiting this Celtic tribesman around and then throwing javelins at them when they're running away. So that's going to kill off that unit pretty quickly. Now we can consider using my main force to attack them, which is exactly what I'm going to do before they start attacking me. I'm going to have to select basically 2 units of each of my sword band and sword band to attack one of theirs because mine are so depleted.
The men are wavering. Our general is under attack. Skirmishers logo.
We are now fully engaged.
Heroic nobles.
Going to get my heroic nobles to fill in this gap. I'm going to set all my sword band to frenzy. I don't know why it keeps doing that, that's really annoying. I need to turn it off in the options. They've added a new option that when you select everything you can like drag units around places, which is really frustrating.
Warriors ready.
Need to get my cavalry in on this fight, else I'm going to lose a few units here and there.
Kill, kill, kill.
Might chase down this army, just so that I don't have to deal with it as much when I take over the settlement
Men
itself.
are wavering.
Sword bands.
I want to drag a box around these guys, I don't want to actually move them.
Veteran riders.
Yet it thinks I do. So this is going well actually, because it's allowing me to kill most of their men before the battle actually ends.
The enemy general is dead.
And I think if this unit here routes, that is our victory. Come across and try and kill off these men. We're going to actually continue this battle and run down as many as we can. We've got to avoid these spikes though. It's fine if they run through them from behind, but if they turn around and run through them again, they're going to end up killing themselves. Which was their plan all along, I'm sure.
Warriors ready.
Running them down. Poor guys. Oh, that was a brutal kill just there. And I've got these men charging after these Celtic skirmishers who are very far from the border. We're going to spread out the formation a bit so we can run them down very swiftly. Here they come. And their backline just got annihilated. That poor guy just here getting taken out by a sword slash. At least that's what it looked like. turn around and come back. Oh, running them all down. Beautiful. And that's going to be that. I'm going to leave the battle there. Close victory for us. 633 losses. They lost 1,845. So we have even more depleted units now. But it looks like we are just about going to be able to use this army to take a kink for ourselves. So let's jump into this battle and finish off the Eredivisie. So pretty much all of my units now are depleted. So let's just get them all together, including my general. They can just be all one big group. And they can just charge into the battle and kill everything in their sight. My riders can take the flanks to kill the reinforcing armies probably. So that's going to be the plan. Let's get these guys up to the settlement. And they can be supported by my missile troops, who a couple of them have been depleted quite a lot since the last battle. Probably got caught out. Get my cavalry onto higher ground so they can see if the reinforcements are coming. They definitely are, it's just a matter of where from. So here comes the army. Charging up the side of this settlement. They place some forces here to try and fend off against my cavalry, but my cavalry aren't even going to be attacking them. So that's some wasted units for them, and I'll be able to hit them in the flank. Looks like I saw some reinforcements over here though. So there go the cavalry. You're gonna run down those missile units.
Heroic nobles! Britannia, protect us!
Britons!
Rest of my melee forces can just keep charging up. And these poor mercenary Celtic skirmishers. This thing knocks them down.
Ready for battle!
Okay, so time to engage before they just keep throwing stuff at me.
Our general is under attack.
Go on, men. Engage them all.
Heroic nobles!
The missile forces up behind to provide some cover fire. And there goes that missile unit. Didn't last very long. Got completely destroyed by my riders. So they can head up to attack all of these forces in the back now. Although I'm not sure they're going to last that long, as they are all starting to rout. All these men being slaughtered as we run through them. This guy here, executed on the side. This guy's probably going to suffer the same fate if he's not careful. There we go, in the gut.
Our enemy have lost a victory point.
We're going to continue forwards and run down the last of their units. This guy being stabbed in the stomach there, in the middle of everyone. And that's our victory, it seems. Unless we're waiting for some reinforcements to arrive. We certainly might be. Because I think there was more than one unit reinforcing them. So let's go and have a run around and have a look for them. Else, the timer will just go down and we'll win anyway. There they are.
Heroic nobles!
They get to watch all of their brethren running through them,
This is where we teach them.
absolutely scared. Got their Spear Warriors and Oathsworn, both pretty elite units. These Oathsworn are pretty terrifying. However, not after half their army's already routed. So here we come with the charge. And we should win this engagement pretty easily. Especially if the Oathsworn choose not to engage. Well, it looks like they changed their mind. They're coming back. Stick my general into a frenzy. Should probably do the same with all of my sword band. And in the meantime, we can move around behind them with the scout riders to make sure we kill this general outright so that he can't come back to bug us later when we want to try and completely eradicate the Erevisi. So a frenzied charge in the back should do the job. And that should end up killing most of them as well. And they're pretty much sandwiched now, nowhere to go, likely to all die. The Oathsworn will maybe fight till the death, but they're losing men very quickly. And the Spear Warriors gave up. How long will these Oathsworn last? Not very long, it seems. So let's go ahead and end the battle there. Decisive victory for us. We lost 120 men. They lost 632 of their 648. So it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing the Erevisi around anytime soon. Beautiful death animation there. Go ahead and capture the settlements.
Is there nothing else?
Increase in rank for this guy, and that's probably the Erevisi completely dealt with. There we go. Faction destroyed.
For battle.
Grab these guys. Increase their skills. He can become a general, and his household, which he doesn't have, can be made into -5 morale for all enemy units and +5 morale for all units. I think that's a good idea. A nice quick climbed head there. Okay, next up is the Battle of Mons Regius.
Ready for
So let's select this army, put them into normal stance, and we're going to declare war on the Iceni. So we were in a trade agreement with them, but it's not a big deal. I'm sure we can get our money elsewhere, and probably from their lands. So we've got 2 navies to deal with, plus their garrison army and the garrison navy. So this should be pretty easy. These assault raiders can't do much against my troops. So let's go and fight this on the battle map. So nice and foggy. Normally I would say, yep, go with fog, but I'm going to wait until it's either dry or raining or something, because generally fog's a pain in the ass to deal with. So rain it's going to have to be. And I'm going to set my ballistas right up at the front here. And this is so that they can fire over this area here where the enemy navies should be landing. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be exactly where they are, so I might put a couple of ballistas up here and then keep a couple down below, like that. I think that's fine. We're going to go with that. Get the chosen sword band to run through this gap on the left, just here. Then the slingers can go up on the right with the support of the riders. And probably a couple of chosen spear band as well, just in case some melee decide to go and engage them. And I'll forget about my general. He can continue with this large melee force. Okay, so let's start the battle there. We can get these ballistas to start firing
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
on the reinforcing boats. I'm surprised at how close they've been able to get to the shore.
As you say, ancestors honor us.
So we're going to have to turn our ballistas round and possibly some of my men round to go and engage them. Going to get my heroic nobles over there with a couple of chosen sword unit and a chosen spear band unit. The rest can continue forwards to line up.
Ready for battle.
Chosen spear band unit can run round to the right. We get the slingers up above and the veteran riders as well. So I was hoping I'll be able to destroy the boats with the ballistas. That doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we're just going to have to destroy their forces with explosive shot instead.
Field artillery. Britons, attack! Here. Spearmen.
So I'm going to run to engage them. Got some sword masters there, which is their general unit for that navy. Going to engage them with my heroic nobles. We're going to stop these guys firing at them because it seems like a waste of time,
Move out.
especially if they're going to be killed by these specific units.
Chosen spears!
On me.
Sword band!
Ballista. Make this. With the artillery stands ready.
We're going to get the ballistas to fire on this large clump of men just here,
Our spears are
while I
yours.
engage the reinforcements coming in from the left. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. I would like to know who's firing at them.
Ballista. Field artillery. Ballista.
So here come the explosive shots into the middle of all these units.
Spearmen ready for battle.
They don't want to necessarily come out of their little village, so my men are getting away with slaughtering all these reinforcements pretty quickly.
Scrappers ready.
And then we can line up these men
Our general is under
for
attack.
any men who try and run away. And they can just slaughter them. So we grab all of these ballistas, get them to fire on units further in as these men all start to rout. Look how many guys are running away here. And they're going to run it into a meat grinder as I reposition my men to take care of them. And what I'm going to do is tell my men to go and attack them, swamp this corner here, and all of these guys will be brutally murdered. No prisoners here. So we've got another landing on the beach. Some Celtic tribesmen. We're going to run at them with some chosen sword band. And they're going to be dead swiftly. I'm going to start moving forwards all of these ballistas to fire further into the settlements at some of these melee units waiting to be attacked. The farming is still going on here. Lots of death as they try and rout through my units.
Warriors ready! Melee fighters ready!
On this side we're just waiting for the last couple of men to get off the boat. Look how far they leap. It's ridiculous. As soon as he gets off, we can attack him. Oh, look at that. That was just brutal. Oh my god.
The battle is
My
turning
chosen
in our favor.
swordband just ran up to them and destroyed them. It just absolutely killed them all. That was ridiculous. Looks like most of these men are dead. With these men off the boats, let's go charge them as well. Let's just watch this front line. Chopped off his arm there. Oh my god. He has no arm. The first attack I've ever seen where he's actually cut off someone's arm. Cut off his arm and then he stabbed him in the stomach. Very brutally. Now I'll catch up to as many as I can, but I'll probably let the rest just run away. So I think that was part of the garrison navy, so they're all going to die anyway. Move this army inside.
Chosen spears.
Looks like my ballistas are almost set up. So these ballistas can fire on this unit here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
This one can target that one just there. It's about to run through all of their Celtic warriors. These poor guys, why are they running around like this? It's just going to make more of them die.
Heroic nobles! Run! Casio! Britons! Forward!
Gonna get these chosen swordmen down now. We're going to do a nice pincer engagement onto this force. Probably with the support of these Britain slingers, although I'm not necessarily certain about using them because it will probably cause more friendly fire than it's worth. So now we've softened them up, let's go in for the charge. Looks like they're coming to me anyway. We're going to have to stop these ballistas firing so I don't hit my own men. And they're pretty much going to get slaughtered because most of these are just tribesmen units.
Sons of the oak! Chosen swords!
So with them all routing, select them all again and continue down here. Get my cavalry, come and try and run them down, but it looks like they've already all ran away. I'm actually going to continue this battle because I don't want them to get back on their ships and be a pest in the north. So it's my cavalry's time to shine. We'll use them to chase down all of their men and kill them all. So off you go, men. Get over here. Taking their time, seem to be getting caught on a lot of my slingers. Get my slingers out the way. Should loosen them up a bit. There we go.
Veteran riders.
Our enemy have lost
Got a
the
nice
victory point.
Dream of guys here. Should be easy to kill. There we go. Finally catching up with some of them. And these should all die along the way. Especially around this corner. They're all a bit stuck around here. Can't make up their mind where they want to go. Now my riders are going to get involved and there's going to be a lot of missing heads. These poor guys. They ain't gonna know what hit them. They were just peacefully running around a corner, getting stuck on rocks, and all of a sudden, there were just loads of horses with spears and killing them. And what? No! How can they do this? I'm gonna have to get my my own cavalry dislodged now, because they're too busy killing the units that my infantry can deal with.
Veteran riders!
When they could be killing the ones that are getting further away.
Britons!
So most of my cavalry is now stuck. Great.
Veteran riders!
My infantry's finally got here and probably massacred all the ones who didn't get away. I've got my cavalry out of there now, so they can go move on, hit the next few units. Come on, men. So this unit here is charging up to kill this slot here. We've got these men. I'm going to make spread out a bit more. Kill these units
The
here.
enemy fort will soon be ours.
And I've got this unit to kill these ones here. So these slots should all die. Nice and easy. There we go, down to 46 men with them. But it's these ones I'm worried about. The spear levy, 65 men. And I think that's about it. That should probably do it. So, there we go. Quick battle. Decisive victory for us. We're going to end it there with 84 losses. 3,641 losses for the enemy. Chosen Swordband doing a fine job there. We're going to go ahead and occupy their settlement. Which means killing the garrison army and hopefully their navies as well, although I'm not sure that's going to happen, mainly because their navies didn't get entirely killed. We managed to destroy one of their navies, not the other. I think this one had already routed before I even knew about it. So, now control this settlement. I'm going to downgrade this fishing village here. And I'm going to change this Shrine of Tebas to a Shrine of Rosmerta. There we go. That should sort out the happiness in the region. And that is going to have to be it for this episode, guys. It has been my time. So next time what we're going to do, we're going to get the army out of Bodorgis and we're going to go and hit Bells. This army of the Children of Doom will probably head up to Mons Regius. So they will probably have to fight another battle up here. Then I can move my agents and think about my other troop movements down in Africa. Because we've still got a lot of stuff to do here. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. A lovely 3 battles we got in today. See you next time, guys. Goodbye.